Marcus Reed had learned to run before he learned to believe in himself. Most mornings, before sunrise, he ran along the old road that curved around his neighborhood. He wasn't fast. He wasn't training for a race. He simply ran because running gave him somewhere to put the things he couldn't say. 3 years earlier, Marcus had lost his job at a small construction company. He told everyone he was fine, but he wasn't. Bills piled up. His savings disappeared. Applications went unanswered. Eventually, even his confidence began to disappear. His mother noticed. One morning, she watched him lace his shoes at the kitchen table. "You're running again?" she asked. Marcus nodded. "You've been running for months. Where are you trying to get to?" Marcus looked at his worn shoes. "I don't know." His mother smiled. "Then just get to the next mile." He didn't understand what she meant at first, but he kept running. Every morning, Marcus followed the same road. The first mile passed through quiet houses. The second ran beside an abandoned warehouse. The third climbed a long hill where his legs always began to burn. That hill became his enemy. Every time Marcus reached it, his mind told him to stop. "You're tired. You're not good enough. You keep trying and nothing changes." So he started counting his steps instead of listening to those thoughts. 100, 200, 300. One morning, after nearly quitting halfway up the hill, Marcus noticed a little boy standing beside the sidewalk. The boy was holding a toy airplane. "You run every day," the boy said. "Almost." "Why?" Marcus thought about it. "Because I want to see how far I can go." The boy smiled. "My dad says people quit when things get hard." Marcus looked up at the hill. "Your dad might be right." The boy shook his head. "But he also says people can change their minds." Marcus laughed. Then he kept running. Weeks passed. Marcus still couldn't find a job, but something inside him had changed. He started waking up earlier. He began exercising regularly. He repaired old tools in his garage and started taking small handyman jobs for neighbors. The money wasn't much. But for the first time in years, Marcus felt useful again. Then, one afternoon, he received an email. A construction company wanted to interview him. Marcus stared at the screen for several seconds. He had applied to dozens of companies. This was the first real opportunity. The interview went badly. He arrived nervous. He forgot an answer. When the manager asked about his employment gap, Marcus struggled to explain it. 2 days later, the rejection arrived. Marcus sat alone in his garage and read the message twice. Then he threw his phone onto the workbench. For a moment, he felt the old darkness returning. 3 years without progress, dozens of applications, another rejection. Maybe everyone who doubted him had been right. That evening, Marcus went for his usual run. When he reached the hill, his legs were already tired. He stopped. For the first time in months, he considered turning around. Then he remembered his mother's words, "Just get to the next mile." Marcus took a breath, then another step. He climbed. Halfway up, his chest burned. He kept going. Near the top, he saw the little boy from the sidewalk. The boy was older now, holding the same toy airplane. "You made it," the boy shouted. Marcus smiled. "Yeah." "Was it hard?" Marcus looked back at the road below. "Very." The boy pointed toward the top. "But you didn't stop." Marcus shook his head. "No, I almost did." The boy smiled. "Almost doesn't count." Marcus laughed. Something about those words stayed with him. The next morning, he opened his laptop. He didn't apply to one job. He applied to 10, then 20. He contacted old coworkers. He updated his resume. He watched training videos at night. He volunteered at a local building project to keep his skills sharp. And he kept running. Months later, Marcus received another interview. This time, he walked into the room differently. He wasn't pretending to be confident. He had earned it. When the manager asked why he had been out of work, Marcus told the truth. I lost my job, he said. Then I lost confidence, but I started rebuilding both. The manager studied him for a moment. When can you start? Marcus almost didn't answer. Monday. The manager smiled. Good. That evening, Marcus went running. The sun was setting behind the houses, painting the road in soft orange light. He reached the hill, but this time he didn't stop. He ran past the place where he used to quit. At the top, he slowed down and looked back. The road seemed smaller from there. Not because the road had changed, because Marcus had. He finally understood what his mother had meant. You don't always need to know where your life is going. Sometimes you only need enough courage to take the next step. 1 mile, 1 day, 1 rejection, 1 attempt, and then another. Because the distance between where you are and where you want to be is often crossed the same way every great journey is crossed, 1 step at a time,